Yo, what's up everyone? So today guys we're gonna be doing a completely different type of video. It's actually gonna be a very serious video. We're gonna be talking about something that's been going on in the league community that's been very bad all around. So if you guys don't know, one of my friends who I've known, a streamer named Hashinshin, has had a lot of allegations and a lot of things said about him with underage girls for past couple years. And ever since his breakup with his ex, they've been arguing a lot, and more stuff has come out. If many girls with video, picture, proof, everything of Hashinshin grooming, talking to underage girls. And I just want to say that I find it extremely disgusting. And I've seen everything. I've heard his side. I've seen their sides, and I'm just extremely disgusted by it, and I just want everyone to know that's watching this that you shouldn't have to feel that way with a streamer that you watch. I know a lot of people when they're young, they might actually, they might find a crush on someone that they watch. Like if you're like 15, 16, like when I was 15, 16, I'd have crushes on movie actresses. Streaming's not too different. And I've actually had a personal situation where I can understand how a mix up can happen because I had a girl that was in my Discord that talked to me, and I asked her how old she was. She said she's above 18. She said she's legal age, and then it turned out that she was lying. She was actually 15, and I stopped talking to her altogether. I didn't say anything sexual, just like a little bit flirty. But I can understand how it could happen, but these cases are not mix ups. They are clear and cut. If you guys want to see, there's post after post after post, and I don't think that this should be allowed without punishment. And a lot of people might think I'm hypocritical to say this because I'm friends with Stevens, who's also been outed for all this horrible stuff. It's nothing in person physical, but it's talking, which is still really bad in my opinion. And if you guys know Stevens, he's been punished. He's been banned on Twitter, Twitch, League, everything. And he is a much better person now. And I never once supported him during that time. I never once supported him. I actually talked to one of the girls that I think she was saying she was 15, 16, but she turned out to be 18. It was a weird situation, but I actually talked to her to get her to go up against Stevens because he was doing some really bad stuff and in a really bad crowd. And once I saw he was getting better, we became friends again, and I view him as a really close friend. So I know a lot of people are going to say, okay, well, you can't say this because you support this guy. Well, the thing is, I'm not saying that this person should be hated for the rest of his life. I think he needs serious help. I think streaming so much has dehumanized him, and I think he honestly needs to be taken off of Twitch, maybe even Twitter. He needs to not be online. This is some very sickening stuff. I actually was just messaging him because I made a Twitter post saying I was going to make this video, and he was saying that he couldn't handle me coming out. And I said, this isn't about you. It's about the girls. It's about your community that's involved. We cannot allow this to stay on this platform. This is not something that should ever be allowed. Streamers should never use their status to emotionally manipulate underage girls and talk to them. And see, the thing is that a lot of the twitlongers, there's like he did a good job of pointing out a lot of things that are inconsistent with people's stories and a lot of people catfishing him or all this stuff. But the thing is he's still talking to girls that are underage, even if it's not like he says like, oh, I was flirting with this girl that's like, or I said you're adorable or something. He gave a compliment to like a 15, 16-year-old, which should never be fine in anyone's mind. Like I watched his hour-long video. I've read his 50-page tweet longer. I've given him the benefit of the doubt. He needs to fully understand because at this point, I want to be making this video, but after watching, like I'm literally shaking. After watching his videos, he tries to somehow not make it seem as bad as it truly is. It is very sickening to watch, to read, to see. And I really feel for all these girls, and I don't want anyone who watches streamers to feel like this. If someone who's underage comes to you and says something, I have a lot of people that come to my Instagram, Twitter DMs, you just ignore them. You don't have to talk to them. And if you feel bad ignoring them, you could just be nice and like just say hi, no thank you, or you like to compliment and talk with them. It just rubs me the wrong way, and with everything coming out, I know there's a lot of things coming out, and at this point, who knows what's real or what's not real? Because a lot of people can doctor photos. There has been proof of doctored evidence against him for sure. That's been proven with I believe one of Tarzan's old video editors, which nothing against Tarzan. Tarzan's fine in this. It's just someone who was linked with him in the past. I believe. I mean, I'm not fully sure on that. I've been trying to keep up with it, but man, this entire situation is sickening, and I really don't want to show support to him as what he's doing. I'm not against him as a person because I'm not gonna lie to you. He's been there a lot for me. He's been a great friend. He's helped me a lot in streaming as well. If people know, he's hosted me plenty of times. He's definitely been a big push for me in the league community. But it doesn't matter if he's using that platform to do what he's doing, and he needs to understand this is all wrong. And from what I've seen from videos and posts, I don't think he fully understands it yet. I really don't. I don't think people. I think this is a very serious issue, and I don't think people should be talking so much about it online. I know it's a lot harder than it seems to just get a lawyer, but I think a lot of these issues need to be handled in court. And I mean, maybe this video will bring me to one, but I have pictures of everything. There's so much bad stuff going on. Like a lot of people don't know this, but some people might. I made a post myself involving Hashinshin's ex 2 years ago when we did stuff, and then Hash told me that she said I did something really bad to her, like I assaulted her, and then it turned out that she said that she just didn't feel comfortable, which is kind of it was a very big misunderstanding, but me and her talked it out and things are fine. And Hash did in voice call, I can't actually prove this, but he did kind of push me against her, and I feel like he wanted that because me and my friends we got into voice call with him, and we said stop pushing Allie's button, stop talking to her, stop doing this. She's gonna do, like, we didn't know what he had hidden, but she had so much to say, and she started this movement for a lot of people to come out. So I gotta say, I'm proud of her for doing that because this all needed to come out. I didn't know any of this. I would have no idea of any of this happening. A lot of people have no idea of any of this happening. And to those that keep showing support, you need to understand this isn't something that's fine. This isn't something that you should allow to slide. I've known people personally who did this stuff and they were banned, they were punished. And it doesn't mean that you have to never support them, never be kind to them ever again. I'm still friends with Stevens. He's changed, honestly. He's changed a whole lot, and I think he's actually a genuine good person now. And I've known the girls that he's dated and who he's dating kind of now, and they're both definitely above the age of 20. I've known who they were, and he seems like a pretty good guy now, and I really hope maybe one day he gets unbanned from Twitch. But I do think that Shinchin at this point needs to receive punishment. I don't think everyone should be saying hate messages to him. I don't think I think a lot of people need to understand this is a very serious and sensitive topic for the people, the victims that were involved, and you need to be a little bit more kind to them, more sensitive towards them, because it is actually something very, very hard to deal with, and like someone you look up to is like this. I can definitely see how it would affect someone in a very poor way. So I just hope that if people see this, you understand this is a I think it's a very serious issue, and being someone who is close friends with the Shinchin, I definitely think that he should receive punishment. I've been banned myself from things. I haven't done anything like this. I just used to be toxic and tell people really bad stuff. I never flirted with anyone underage. All the girlfriends I've had have been overage. All pretty good standings. But yeah, I just think that this is something that needs to be handled in a very more serious way, and people need to stop jumping on this hate train of just insulting and telling him to, you know, do this and that, because he's already been sent to a mental. He went to the ER, which they have the psych ward there, and a lot of people are like, "You can't have your phone there." I've actually had a, a girlfriend or someone I was dating at the time had a similar thing happen where they were allowed out. They were put in there involuntarily when you're at the ER. A lot of people don't understand this, but if it's overnight staying, so after the night's over, you get a free phone call, you get your phone, you can go out if you want. So I've actually had that happen personally. So I do believe that he tried to this I do believe that he tried to kill himself, and I'm really scared that he would try to, because I do consider him a very good friend. But I don't want to show support to him, and I really want to sympathize with the victims. I just hope that from this he can move on and be a better person, because it is a very, very tough subject to deal with right now. And I don't think people should encourage anyone to ever kill themselves, no matter anything in this situation. It is very, very rough to handle right now, and I hope everyone involved understands that you shouldn't be supporting this type of behavior for anyone. No one is exempt from any of this, and I think as a lead content creator, more people should come out and speak against this to allow the viewers to know that this isn't something that we allow. This isn't something that we will just ignore, because a lot of other communities ignored stuff like this for a long time, and when it all came out, it blew up, kind of like the Smash community. So that's all I really had to say about this, guys. I know it's a different type of video, and I I just hope people. I don't want to be involved in all this drama, but I kind of am because of everything that happened. And any past drama I was in with Hash's ex or Hash, I've talked with both them. It's all fine. With anything that involved me, it's all fine. But all this stuff is definitely stuff that you need to hear the victims out, and you need to sympathize with them. And Shinshin, I think, should be taken off of Twitch. That's my final comments on this, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good day.